If you've been watching the tropics this week, you know the forecast has been a real nail-biter for folks in the southeast. Between what's soon to be Tropical Storm Imelda and Hurricane Umberto, the tension has been building as many have braced for the worst. But the good news, the latest forecast is finally starting to shift in a more favorable direction. But before you breathe a sigh of relief, there are still some things you'll want to keep a close eye on. Let's break down what's changed, what risks remain, and why this story isn't quite over just yet.
This has been one of those weeks where all eyes have been glued to the forecast, especially what's happening in the tropics. You've got two storm systems, Umberto and what's soon to be Imelda. And Imelda hasn't even formed into a well-organized system just yet. However, it is expected to do so as we move through the next couple of days and then make a sharp, dramatic turn back into open water. Great news for the southeast, but not great news for Bermuda because both of those systems are headed towards Bermuda, and that could mean a double threat for that island.
As you look at the radar on this Sunday afternoon, you can see how most of the rain is offshore still, with just a few lingering showers inland. But as we move through the next several days, you can see, because of that dramatic shift, how most of the heavy rain will stay in parts of the Bahamas. But for the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, most locations are just going to get a couple inches of rainfall, which is great news compared to what earlier models were showing, especially just a couple days ago.
Well, the heat has been the main player in the Midwest over the last several weeks, and there's no change this week. It's going to continue to remain pretty warm, above average for this time of year. We go through the week with sunshine pretty much each and every single day. I do not think we're even going to have a cloud in the sky most of the week. Probably not until the weekend when temperatures cool down just a little bit. And of course, with October just a few days away, for us here in the Midwest, it is the month of transition when we start to see all of our trees change. And as we go through that month, especially by the end of the month, that's when we approach peak conditions, right around Halloween, somewhere around then. And then once we get into November, we'll be going past peak. I can't wait to get the drone out this season and show you all of the beautiful aerial views of leaves changing this season. Hey, and if you haven't done so yet, don't forget to like and subscribe.